Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Enough respect to the brothers teaching and preaching the truth. I'm going to get into it. We're going to go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib, but Israel do not know, my people do not consider a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh Shemashai. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. So our people is gone. Our people is completely gone. They don't know their master. Just like how a ass knows its owner, our people, they don't know who our king is, Yahweh Shemashai. So this is why, they're getting sinned against, and they're getting cursed, because they don't know who their master is. So, and that's why Yahweh Shemashai put them through all these tribulations of, not earning enough money, not having a proper woman, because our woman is gone. They just keep on sinning against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemashai. And let's see. And the Lord said in verse 5, why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will vaunt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. So they don't know anything. They're quicker to worship idols, and they're quicker to worship anything that sounds smooth from a person from another nation. But if it's our own people talking about the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, to them it's oblivious. They don't want to know. They don't care. So each time we speak to them, they don't get it. And also in Ezekiel, I want to go to the book of Ezekiel. Even the prophet Ezekiel talked about it. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me, and they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. So meaning, to this day they still transgressing. They still want to do everything wicked. They still want to eat pork. They want to eat shrimp. They don't want to grow their beards. They don't want to. They always want to go to the barbershop and get lineups and all that other stuff. So which is really bad. Now let's get to the Heavenly Father. For they are impudent children, stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. So they don't want to know. They're hard-headed. The so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native Americans, they all hard-headed. They don't want to know anything. I'm trying to get the brightness on this thing, but it's all good. I'm just doing my best. I'm doing my best for Yahweh Shemashai. Because the past, your wacky type Christianity ain't gonna teach you the law, statutes, and commandments. They're gonna teach you, foolishness on how to be wicked, how to keep on eating pork, how to keep on eating shrimp, how to keep on being a hole in the street. You can't go to a temple, because the Lord said His temple are us, and that's in the book of Acts. It's not made with hands. The Lord already made us. Let me get to it. Acts chapter 7, verse 48. It says, howbeit the Most High dwell not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. Logically, heaven is the Lord's throne, and earth is His footstool. So He rests His foot on earth. But the Lord can't rest His foot on earth, because our people keep on sinning against the Lord. They keep on following harlot doctrines. They keep on going off in terms of sinning against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemini Shai. They're not coming back to this Bible. They're not coming back to the law, statute, commandment of what the Heavenly Father have stated. You know? And it says, Salat, heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. The Lord, Yahweh Shemini Shai, rests his foot on earth. He rests his foot on earth. And he's also watching over us. So how can you do evil when the Heavenly Father already have his prophets watching over the earth? And it says, have not my hand made all these things? Ye stiff-necked, uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Ghost, as your fathers did, so do ye. So basically, our people are stiff-necked. They don't want to know. They don't want to hear. When you try to talk to them, they rebel against you quickly, because if it's not smooth things, let me get that script. Let me get that scripture. They want to hear smooth things. Anything that's wicked. Shalakia. That's in the book of Isaiah. I'm going to start at verse 7. For the Egyptian shall help in vain, and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still. Now go write it before them in a table, and that's the 12 tribes of Israel. That chart you could go on to Google and Google that, the 12 tribes of Israel, the lost 12 tribes of Israel, from Judah to Issachar. Judah is the southern tribe, and then Ephraim going down is the northern tribe. So that's the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. It says, now go write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh. Yahweh is coming back to the book. The Bible it consists of the law, statutes, and commandments, which say to the seers, see not, because we are the seers, the prophets that who's prophesying the downfall in this place, Babylon the Great. And this place is about to get destroyed with thermonuclear fire. As you can see, the war is intensifying. People are dying left and right. Because Esau, Edom, everything he goes, it's death. Everywhere he goes, Salakia, everywhere he goes is just death. He literally got 800. He got about 800 military bases throughout the earth. So his wickedness is spreaded. He don't keep it at home. See not unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit. So basically, a devil will always come upon them, on the children of Israel. They want to hear devilish things rather than righteous things. If you tell them righteous things, it sounds evil. But if you tell them devilish things, it sounds good. It says, get you out the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yasha'Allah to cease from before us. So Yahweh Shemini Shai don't want to look at us, because, well, ultimately not even he don't want to look at the 2/3, because the 2/3 are going to continuously rebel. They want to keep on doing wickedness. They want to keep on being hoes on the street. They want to keep on being drug dealers. They want to keep on doing these things to fulfill, their own belly, to make it feel good. Wherefore does say the Holy One of Yasha'Allah, because he despised the word, and we are the word. We are the word from Yahweh Shemini Shai, prophesying for our people to come back, so they don't get caught in the coming destruction that's right around the corner. And trust in oppression and perseverance. So they trust in the so-called white man. They want everything from the so-called white. They want their benefits. They want money from the so-called white. They want a financial successful life from so-called white. This man ain't gonna give you none of that. He's the devil. He's the devil. He want to see your downfall. He'd rather see you dead than trying to preach the word. He want to see you dead. He hates you from generation to generation. Perseverance and stay there. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that script. Perpetual hatred, because y'all think this is a joke. We running out of time. The Lord is about to rain judgment on this place, and you don't want to get caught in that. That judgment is going to be severe. But but this place shall pass away, and a new heaven and new earth shall come. But that judgment is going to be of righteousness. Let me see. Salakia. Salakia Akiams. Wa Akbar. We're running out of time. Salakia. Let me try to get the script. It's in Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel. I'm going to start at verse 4. Chapter 35, verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste. Thou shalt be desolate. The Lord is about to turn this place into a desert land. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. That means he's going to rain his judgment with righteousness. It's not going to be a wickedness. It's going to be righteousness. Because Yahweh Shemashah is a balance. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel from the time we got into captivity on the ships. And that was the ships of Egypt. By the force of the sword, we've been hanging our people. We've been feeding our children to gators. We have done a number of things. Cut our women belly open when they having their children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of the calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. So they could have prevented themselves from doing anything, but instead of that, they wanted to go and further themselves in committing all these abominations. Thou shalt not kill. But they did that. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. So the Lord's preparing right now. He's getting everything all spalled up. He's preparing the enemies, the adversaries, for blood. Children by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, in verse 6, Slakia. Yeah, I'm at verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir desolate. Who's Mount Seir? Esau, Edom. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate. Most desolate. From it, most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men in thy hills. This is verse 8. In thy hills and in thy valleys and all the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. The Lord ain't playing. You know what the sword of the Lord is? Them nuclear missiles that Esau Edom is making. Let me get that. Because the second war has passed, but the third war is coming. That's in the book of Revelations. Salaki. I think that's in our Revelations chapter 11. Our people playing games. They're oblivious to what's going on. You give them a video game, you give Jake a video game, you give Jake some money, you give Jake cars, clothes, He's gonna forget about everything. He's gonna forget about school. That's how bad it is. Look at this. Check this out. Revelation chapter 11, verse 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake. What is that great earthquake? That's the nuclear missiles when it hits this land. In this city, and the 10th part of the city, which is Babylon the Great, fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. Seven is a completion number. 7,000, that could be translated into like 700 million. That means ain't nobody gonna live after this. 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the Most High of gave glory to the Most High of heaven. That's us being saved by them chariots, the vehicles of salvation. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to save us. Before that, the missiles hit on Babylon the Great. Watch this. The second war is past, and that was the second war. But that was the Second World War. And behold, Second World War, that consists of the Vietnam. It was the Vietnam War. So Esau was doing a lot of killing over there. Esau, because he doesn't keep it at home. You know, war is in his heart. Second war has passed. The war is past, and behold, the third war comes quickly. That means the Third World War is coming right now. After what's his name? Trump assigned an assignment to kill one of the Iraqi kings, the commander. They already taking their time and to build up their military force to try to be able to attack America. So America's not safe. They're not safe at all. People need to come back to this book. They need to come back to the law, statute, and commandment because they're running out of time. They want to go to the barbershop. They want to be wicked. They want to keep on eating that pork. That pork, man, stay away from that. You know, it's messing up their frequency. One thing I can tell you, if we sin, that's like a kryptonite. That's, you know how Superman, you get a kryptonite and he loses power. If we sin, we lose our power, you know, and we lose our way to the heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So I'm gonna go to Psalms. I'm gonna go to Book of Psalms, chapter 130. See now, King David, he prayed to Yahweh Shem Yahushua because he was in devastation because, you know, he's going against the Philistines. He's going against many things, many hated the children of Israel at that time, and he's our forefather who was loved by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Out of the depths have I cried unto thee, O Yahweh. Yahweh, hear my voice. Let thine ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. So King David is praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. If thou, Yahweh, should mark his iniquities, O Yahweh, who shall stand? Because Babylon Great is this is a sinful kingdom. This place is full of iniquities and abominations. This place, we need to be saved. We need salvation. Children of Israel need salvation. We constantly getting shot down. We constantly going to jail. We constantly being mocked. But our people don't care because they love their slave. They love their oppressors. But the elect, Lord willing, the 144,000 and the 1/3 from the rest of the men, women, children who's coming into this thing. Hopefully we get saved out of this time, because this time is terrible. It's terrible to be in this condition. But there is forgiveness with thee, that thou mayst be feared. We gotta fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. On our daily walk, at any given moment, he could just rain judgment and righteousness because of your iniquities. It says in verse 5, I wait for Yahweh, my soul doeth wait. And this is who's gonna wait. Our people they ain't gonna wait. If it's not like a smooth thing about money, or, you know, them getting something like a house, car, anything that's smooth or jewelry, they're gonna be happy about that. But you think they want to hear the Lord and wait for the Lord? They ain't gonna wait for the Lord because they're wicked. But the Lord, after he perform his judgment, he's going to reestablish the earth. See, now the 2/3 they're gonna come back through the 144,000 and the 1/3 men, women, the men who's going to be seeding, other nations and our women. The 144,000 we're going to be seeding. They're going to come back through us. They're going to come back through our seed. So that that's a Yapa thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing to hear in the kingdom to come. We got a new heaven, new earth, and I want to get that coming. Let me get that. I believe it's in the book of Revelations. And I know, first we're going to go to the book of Revelation. Book of Revelations. This is what John saw, St. John. Book of Revelations, because this is the New Testament. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth, this is the first heaven and the first earth. This is the first covenant. First heaven and first earth were passed away. There was no more sea. So this place is going to pass away. This place is going to be desolate after the nuclear destruction on this place. Yahweh Shemashah is going to perform. And I, John, this is John. I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, and prepared a bride. So our bride, because Israel is like a delicate woman to Yahweh Shemashah, and our bride is Yahweh Shai, bride adorned for her husband. We are Israel, Jerusalem, it's a people before it's a place. So we're getting prepared for our husband, Yahweh Shai. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High, is with men. And that means the kingdom of heaven is within us. So, like I was saying, the nation is a people before it's a place. Dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their power. So Yahweh Shemashah, he's gonna be with us, because we constantly pushing this work, pushing the word of Yahweh, the downfall of Babylon the Great. We constantly trying to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. We're trying to constantly perform the righteous as as filthy rags, but we're doing our best to show the Most High that we want the new kingdom. We want the new kingdom. The new kingdom is coming. This place is finished. This place is given in the hands of the wicked, and I'm gonna get that. That's in Job chapter 9. Chapter 9, verse 34. And the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? And that's, who is he? Who's been doing all this killing year to year to year for about 500 years? Who constantly been killing the children? Who put the children of Israel in captivity? Who killed our people? Who constantly promote violence day to day on the media? Who bring forth destruction in other countries? Esau, Edom. He's the so-called white man, the redneck group. He's considered. He's walking death. Everywhere he goes, is death is gonna come about. And now the Lord said, "Now my days are swifter than a post. They flee away. They see no good. They are passed." In verse 26, they are passed away as the swift ships, as the eagle that has the prey. He's the eagle, but the Lord's going to take him down. This is what the Lord said. This is what the Lord said in Obadiah. In the book of Obadiah, Salak. And we can start at book of Obadiah, start at verse 3. The pride, look, check it out. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. So, he have done so much wickedness that it has deceived him. You don't know how much wickedness he have done. And thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down? Look what he did. Look what he did in Iran. Trump assigned missiles to be bombing in Iran. So he's saying, "Who shall bring me down?" So in time to come, he's going to keep on performing these wickedness acts and keep on trying to be on top with his technology. And they got a space for it. That's how he's trying to go so hard to prepare a safe space force for Yahweh Shai and the holy angels for their return. But Yahweh Shai is going to zap them as a potter's clay. It's going to take Yahweh Shai no time to take this devil out. With a thrust of his pinky, Yahweh could just easily take out the devil. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, remember back in Job chapter 9, verse 26, now swifter than the post, as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. He's trying to be like the Most High. Trump is trying to be like the Most High, but with what he got going on. Thence will I bring thee down. Thence I will bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna bring him down. He's gonna bring this devil down. These devils gotta go. This earth is mourning right now. It's getting worse and worse. How long these devils are gonna keep on being in power? We need salvation. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? So Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna redeem us. He's gonna take us with no payment. He's gonna recompense for us. Would they not have stolen until they? Cause remember, Esau even stole us. They stole us out of our land, so they could build this bitter ass place. This place is bitter, man. This is the land of the bitter. It's not the land of the free. It's the land of the bitter. America means bitter. This place is wicked, full of witchcraft, warlocks, and whoremongers. Not have stolen till they had enough, and they keep on going to country to country to steal. They steal oil. They steal resources. They steal other countries' styles. They keep on they perform identity theft, stealing religions. That's how bad it is. They steal religions. Well, they have not stolen till they had enough. If the grape gatherers came to thee, will they not leave some grape? They ain't gonna leave nothing for you. So what you see, the elites, the Rothschilds, the international bankers, they have so much money they don't know what to do with it. They ain't giving nothing. We getting crumbs out of that. We getting crumbs out of that money. We have to work 9 to 5, breaking our necks, our arms, and be tired just to make an earnest dollar to take care of our family and children. Take care of our family, and that's bad, man. This devil need to go out of power. A new righteous kingdom need to be established with the law, statutes, and commandments. Because this is out of order. This is an out of order place. It's unrighteous in all thy ways. How are the things of Esau searched up? See, it goes to show Yahweh by Shem Yahshua have a hate. It has to be a balance here. You gotta hate somebody. Because why the world is the way it is? How long we gonna keep on being oppressed? How long we gonna keep on, doing our people keep on doing all this coloring on their hair and being hoes on the street and drug dealers and keep on killing each other? How long are we going to keep on being oppressed? How are the things of Esau searched up? How are the hidden things sought up? See, goes to show Yahweh Shem Yahshua do have a hate, That's why we got to come back to the law, statute, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, so he could bless us. I'm going to the book of Matthew. Salah. Book of Matthew, chapter 10. Okay. Look, this is what Yahweh Shai said. It says, the 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth, not Jesus Christ, it's not Jesus. That's what the so-called white man made up, so we could keep on being oppressed, keep on being in slavery. It's a slavery religion. Christianity is slavery religion. It shows you that our people are stupid children, and the Lord said that in Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah. and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritan enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Who's the only lost people on the planet Earth who don't know what's their purpose, but continuously work for their slave master, but continuously trying to make other nations happy, so they could be able to we call those people bandwagoners, so they could please other people. The so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native Americans, they're the only one who do these things to try to please people. But when it comes to their own, they want to fight. They have an evil eye towards that brother. You know, they constantly want to debate, argue. That's why, you know, leave these 2/3 alone. You know, because their time is coming for destruction. If they can't get this word, that's it. If they can't repent and get this word and come back to the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's it for them. They're going to get caught in that destruction. They're going to get caught in that oven. In the book of Malachi 4:1. I'm going to get that right now. Malachi. Yahweh Shema Shai, this is going to be the day of doom. He got a day of doom coming. Book of Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. That means it's going to be a toast, overburnt bread. This place is going to turn into overburnt bread. You know how you put a bread in a toaster, and then you go to sleep, and you wake up, and you see your toaster smoking, and it looks like as soon as you go to the toaster, the bread is like it's real black. That's what he's about to turn Babylon the Great. He's about to turn America into a wasteland. It's about to be a burnt toast bread, burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. So this place is going to be a stubble, and it's going to burn. It's going to burn, and that day, and the day that cometh shall burn them up. Save the Lord, save Yahweh Shema shall host, that it shall lead them neither root nor branch. That's going to be a terrible day. That's going to be a terrible day. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness, and that's Yahweh Shai, not no sun worship with these Greek theologies and bunch of philosophy, ideology, these strange gods, arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calf of the storm. That means we're going to get that spiritual power, Lord willing. Yahweh Shema Shai willing, we get that spiritual power. Let's get into Hebrews chapter 8. It's getting kind of cold out here. You know, I'm trying to do what I gotta do. Let me see. See this Hebrews chapter 8, verse 7. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. See, that means we still got to keep the law, statute, commandment from the first testament of the book, the first 5 books of Genesis, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. That's how we get the law, statute, and commandments. The Heavenly Father still have this first covenant in effect. Nothing has changed. Nothing new under the sun. For finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Meaning, the new covenant was when Yahweh Shai, when he came back to the scene. The new covenant, that's when it's going to be established. And when he shed his blood for the new covenant. He was the Lord's lamb. He was that special sacrifice for that new covenant. And everybody is going to return in a righteous manner. So we're going to have the laws in our inward parts. We are never going to go off on Yahweh Shema Shai. Never. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in the covenant, and I regarded them, saith the Lord. So that old covenant is still in effect, even from the time of Egypt. It's still in effect. Now people been going off generation to generation to generation. This is a rebellious children. That's why the Lord said this is a rebellious children. They will not hearken unto the word. So whatever you tell them is just going in the air, out there. But Lord willing, we still get some more numbers of sealing the 1/3, but our people are rebellious children. We're going to get 2 Corinthians, Slakia. 2 Corinthians. Chapter 11, verse 22. See? And this is Paul speaking. There's many Hebrews, but there's a specific Hebrew Yahweh Shemashah is paying attention to. Are they Hebrews? This is Paul asking a rhetorical question. Are they Hebrews? So am I. So, as you can see, other nations, they have that Hebrew inheritance, but this is a special nation that Yahweh Shemashah is looking at. Are they Israelites? See? Yahweh Shemashah have a particular people. So am I. But not all Israelites are Israelites, because you have the wicked Israelites who don't want to listen that they're Israelites, so they consider heathen Gentiles. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. So Paul is saying that in a rhetorical question, that these other Hebrews came from Abraham. You see the so-called white men, they're Hebrew Edomites, not Hebrew Israelites. The Lord hate Edomites. He loved Israel, and the Lord loved Israelites, which is the seed of Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel because he fought for us for that blessing. He wrestled an angel until his knee was popped out of place to get this blessing for us. So it goes to show our forefather, he was a supplanter to ensure that everything is right for his future. And it just goes to show that this new kingdom that's right to be established is going to be from Yahweh to Yahweh to King David. Who's King David? He's a returning spirit of Jacob because he fought for his blessing. And then when Yahweh was with David went and prayed to Yahweh, because there was a multitude number of Philistines. Couldn't take him on by himself. Prayed to David, and he prayed to Yahweh, and Yahweh gave him that spiritual power to take on the Philistines. Are they ministers of Hamashiach? And that's the Yahweh's only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. Are they ministers of Hamashiach? Because Christ means anointed. In the Hebrew, it's Hamashiach. I speak as a fool. I am more, in labors more abundant, in stripes, meaning he's pushing this word from different cities about the return of Yahweh, about our people going off on the law, statute, and commandments. I am more in labors, more abundant in stripes, above measures, in prisons, more frequent in depths off. Of the Jews, 5 times receive I 40 stripes, save one. So therefore, as Paul's pushing his word, he maybe not get many Jews to repent and come back, but if he get one, that's satisfaction for Yahweh Shemashah. I'm gonna go to book of Psalms. Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. The inward thought, he's talking about Esau, because Esau is wicked. The inward thought, he's actually talking about the children of Israel, because the children of Israel, they think they're going to keep on going on like this forever with their slave master and trying to chase, false money and all these cars everything made with hands. And everything has a spirit on it through the Yahweh Shemashah. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. No, but our house of Israel is going to continue forever. But this is the Edomites he's actually talking about. Shall continue forever, their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own names: America, Africa, Australia. They called the lands after their own names. Africa, Africanus is an Edomite. You got America, it's named after a woman. That's out of whack. You know, that's bitter. That means bitter. Everything is named after a woman, or after their names, not after the Most High, because the children of Israel own this whole earth. But you know that earth was given the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. They call in this place the earth after their own name. Verse 14, like sheep they are laid in the grave, death shall feed on them. And this is Esau, because Esau is he's the wolf. He's the wolf, and we're the sheep. We're the sheep. We have no power. We have nothing. But if our people come back to this word, we're gonna have the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, and we're gonna have also the angels as our backup. So we're good. We're good. There's nothing to fear. Them shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning, and their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. So we good, man. Yahweh Shem Shai got us. You know, we're gonna have dominion over these people in the kingdom to come. We're gonna be kings, man. You know, we're gonna have gold. Everything's gonna be good, man. We're gonna be driving chariots, Lord willing. Yahweh Shem Shai willing. We're gonna rule over the other nations with a rod of iron. We're gonna put them in their place. You know, because he that leading in captivity, we're gonna have slaves. Since we were slaves, we're gonna have slaves. I'm gonna get that right now. We're gonna have slaves, man. This is in the book of Revelations. See, I think it's in verse 10. Verse 10. Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leaveth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith with the saints. So who led us into captivity in the 1600s? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He had us in captivity. He stole us to build his land, to be able to make use of us to build his business. He made us out of a penny and a nickel. But he used us for free. They got free labor. So you know what Yahweh Shem Shai is going to do? He that leads in captivity shall go into captivity. They're going to go into captivity. They're going to be ruled over with a rod of iron. If they go on, we kill them. You know, Yahweh Shem Shai willing. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. We're going to kill them. They got to be killed with the sword. And that sword is coming today by Yahweh Shem Shai, the thermonuclear fires. The sword is coming. You know. And we're patiently waiting. Here's the faith. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. We're being patient. Being patient for our Lamb to come back and save us from this wicked place. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back with the Yahweh Shai is coming back with the chariots. He's gonna deliver us from this captivity. And we're gonna come back in new bodies with the laws in our inward parts. We're gonna be kings. We're gonna be established righteousness all over the earth. You know, starting from Yahweh Shai going down, King David, House of David. We're gonna 144,000. We're gonna rule over this place. We're gonna be kings on this earth. You know. We're gonna go Psalms 64. This is what King David said. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Who's the secret counsel of the wicked? Esau, Edom, the elites. They in the that so-called Illuminati. They perform the secret counsels, man. They're trying to get that mark of the beast ready. That microchip. They're trying to get that implanted on us. Ultimately, the beast system is NATO and the EU, and guess what? That Brexit happened with EU departing. EU don't want to take no more part into NATO. So right now, there's a big mix-up. So it's just NATO. But that beast is coming. That beast, I was reading an article, and I could look it up, with Elon Musk. He's trying to push this Neuralink, the chip in the brain. He's trying to push it. So I could look up that article. that Neuralink is coming. That mark of the beast is right around the corner. They're starting it. So not take the chip. You take the chip, you're going to get the wrath of the Most High from that concentrated fire of the chariots. The chariots is going to come down and zap those who have taken the beast. That's the beast. The mark of the beast is the microchip. It's 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 the microchip. Get that chip, you're finished. Anybody to get that chip, do not even go back to that. Don't go to the hospital. They could sneak the microchip in your vaccination, in the vaccination needle. Don't take that microchip, and that's through the Lord's word, because the Lord revealed His secrets unto the prophet. Take that microchip, you're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Any form, shape, or size, if you take that microchip, you're done. You're done. It's over. It's a wrap. Don't take that microchip. And this is what the Lord is about to get ready to do. Who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Yama Shiman Shai ain't playing. Them nuclear missiles are about to hit, and he's talking about the nuclear missiles. Who wet their tongue like a sword? That it's like when you look at the missiles, it's like a wet tongue. It's sharp, but it comes down like a sword. You know how a sword just pierces through somebody? It's coming down. Who bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And it says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect suddenly. But this is all through the spirit of power. Yabashim Shai. He's working through Satan, for Satan to put the spirit on Esau to make the arrows shoot, so it hit this fucking place. Even bitter words, excuse my French, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect suddenly do they shoot at him. And fear not, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of lame snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. So they performing wickedness. They always behind closed doors. This is the elites. They always trying to come up with ideas on how to keep us in oppression, how to keep on oppressing us. So they keep on. So right now, Lord got Esau in a trick bag. He got Esau Edom in a trick bag. He got Esau to have their mad scientists to spool up some craziness in the pestilence, craziness in the weaponry, all types of things. Remember, you could never trust that enemy. For like an iron rusted, let me get that scripture. It's a lot. I think it's in the. It's getting kind of cold out here. Sirach chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as an iron rusted, so is his wickedness. You can never trust the enemy. Just like an iron rusted, he's gonna keep on doing wickedness. He's gonna keep on being the devil he is. He's a devil. From the men, women, and children, he's the devil. They're devils, man. They're devils. You know, you gotta constantly keep on stressing that they're the devils. You never befriend the enemy. You can't trust him. And after you going out with him, having a drink, he goes back home trying to, damn, I hate that nigga. That's his mindset. I want to kill him. That's his mindset. He wants to take you out, Jake. Come on, Jake. You gotta wake up. Smell the coffee. High time, wake out of sleep. I'm gonna go to the book of Romans. Law is never done away with. Book of Romans. Chapter 9. Verse 27. Remember, chapter 9, verse 27. Isaiah's also cry concerning Israel, because this is us. We're like, man, this is how the Lord numbered us. Though the number of the children of Israel, we can't be the minority. We are the majority. We make up most of the earth. Though the number of children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, and raiment shall be saved. So if we're like a sand of the sea, that's a lot of people from the children of Israel. But he said raiment. That's a very small number. You know how small that is to the earth? That's very small. That means that's the elect. The elect is gonna be saved. This is as the raiment shall be saved. That's the elect. The men, women, and children, 144,000. Men, women, and children is the 1/3. For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because Yahweh Shem Shai is tired of seeing this devil in power. So he's getting ready to make moves to save the elect in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. And Isaiah said it before, and this is John the Baptist. Isaiah is John the Baptist in the past. Remember, he was saved without being touched, but he was killed in his past. But he still prophesied the return of the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. It says, except the Lord of Sabaoth, he's the Lord of war. Yahweh Shem Shai is the man of war. Have left us a seed, because he's coming to avenge us, recompense for us. He's about to avenge us. He's not coming. He ain't coming to send peace. I'm gonna get that script very soon after this one. We had been as Sodom and being like unto Gomorrah. This is a spiritual Sodom in Egypt. That's what he's saying. And he's got to destroy this place, just like what he did Sodom and Gomorrah. He burned this shit up, and in Egypt he washed it away. Sodom in Egypt, spiritual Sodom in Egypt. He's going to do the same thing with America, but it's going to be 10 times worse. There's going to be all the destruction in one in this place. He's going to finish this place. Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai will. Yahweh Shem Shai Ratazah, you know? Yeah. Book of Matthews. Remember we was talking about the sword, because today, how people think the Lord is going to come back with peace. Why you think there's a lot of destruction going on throughout the earth? Because the Lord is getting tired of this devil in power. This is what Yahweh Shai said. Think not I am come to send peace on earth, because there's no peace on earth. You can't have peace with this devil in power. There's absolutely no peace. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And man's foes shall be they of his own household. So don't be surprised if you've given the word to your family and the household, they rebel against you, because you have the truth and they don't know nothing. They're still stuck in that wacky-tacky Christianity, serving that Edomite Christ, that fake false Jesus Christ, with that peace sucker look, full of abomination and long hair. Yahweh Shai Jesus Christ do not look like that. He's a so-called Negro. His feet is a burnt on the furnace. He's a so-called black man, woolly hair. He's a so-called black man. His name is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. That means the anointed. You know, call halal in Allah Yahweh Shem Shai. I'm gonna get Romans chapter 11, verse 26. Let me see. I'm gonna start at verse 25. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, and the mysteries are revealed unto the prophets. Mystery, as ye should be wise in your own conceits. Don't be wise in your own conceits. Be wise for Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, pushing his word. Because many men are blind to know that the wisdom of the heavenly, everything from the wisdom of the heavenly Father. I'm gonna get that soon. That blindness in part to happen to Israel because our people are blind. They're oblivious onto what's happening. Because they're going on, they keep on sinning, and sin is transgression of the law. What's the law? The law, statute, and commandments that the heavenly Father has established through the covenant of the seed of Jacob, until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in. The Gentiles are the scattered lost sheep of the other nation, of the other cities, Samaritans. Gentiles be come in, and so all Israel shall be saved. We all gonna be saved after this, after the destruction take place here in Babylon the Great, and the new kingdom, new earth to come, new kingdom to come, with the new heavens upon a new earth. Then they shall all be saved, meaning they're gonna come through the elect. They're gonna come through our loins, and there shall come out of Zion a deliverer. That's Yahweh Shai, and turn away all ungodliness, because we have stony hearts right now. We don't know our forefathers. We don't know the Heavenly Father. That's the 2/3. Well, the elect. We woke up to the truth. The water Yahweh Shai will give me up to this truth. Because if without you, we would be finished. We would be burnt toast. Turn away ungodly, but we still trying our best to push this word for you, Yahweh Shai. Turn away all ungodliness from Jacob, for this is my covenant. Jacob is Hebrew for Jacob, for this is my covenant unto them. This is the new covenant, when I shall take away their sins. Meaning he's going to have the laws in our inward parts, in our mind. We're going to have that laws downloaded into our brain. So just like how you download something from the computer, the Lord is going to download his law, statute, commandment into our minds. The water Yahweh Shemel Shai. Can't wait for that. You know? What I was gonna get. I'm gonna get Book of James. Get the Book of James. Man, it's cold out here, man. Book of James, chapter 1, verse 8. He said, a double-minded man. Who's double-minded? Who goes and do things, say they're gonna do it and they don't do it? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That's Esau, Edom, and our people learning that way of being double-minded. They say they're gonna do one thing and they do another. So you know, our people don't know what's going on, man. You know, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, and that's the elect. Lord willing, we make it through all the tribulation that Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna reign on this earth. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. So meaning we Lord willing, we make it through all the temptations, man, of this devil's wrath, man. Like the book of Revelation, chapter 12. When we get that, receive the crown of life, which the Lord have promised them to them that love Him. You know, because we've been pushing His word, preaching downfall of America, preaching plague, pestilence that's come up on earth. You know, pushing His word for Yahweh Shemel Shai. You gotta have faith. You have to have faith with your works, you know. Faith without works is dead. I'm about to end it here. Yeah, the water Yahweh Shemel Shai. I just remember. I'm gonna end it out with this. This is my last script. Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens. Who's the heavens? The elect. The children of the elect, who's pushing His word. And ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. That means destruction upon the inhabitants. Who's the inhabitants? Esau, Edom. He's running the earth right now. He's wicked. Everything you see is wicked right now. Of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, and he's doing whatever it takes to to get rid of us, because he know that he have a short time, and he know he has a short time, because Yahweh Shem Shai is about to put this devil out of power. He's gonna save his elect and destroy this devil. He's gonna take him out of deceit, and Yahweh Shai is gonna establish the new kingdom, of peace and righteousness. So we're gonna be able to sleep well, you know. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Krakadash. The water Akim for tuning in. Shalom, till next one. Shalom.